What is going on, Niner fans? What is going on? We have some news regarding Deebo Samuel. We're going to talk all about it. I'm going to drop a little intro here on the YouTube, get everybody in from Instagram. We're going live. We're going to talk all about it. What's going on, Niner fans? As you know, there's so much rumors going on right now with the 49ers and trades and all this stuff. Deebo Samuel earlier this morning, according to Michael Silver and Jacina Anderson, was definitely heavy on the trading block. There was reports saying that the Patriots and the Bills were looking into Deebo Samuel. There was reports saying that Deebo Samuel had preliminary talks with the 49ers and the Patriots. Like there was talks about trading Deebo Samuel to the Patriots. Just about 10 minutes ago, Jordan Schultz reports that there have been calls from the 49ers on Deebo Samuel in trades, but it doesn't seem that there is going to be a trade happening. It's highly unlikely, according to Jordan Schultz, that the 49ers are going to trade him to the Bills or the Patriots. So I think we're out of the woods. I think we're safe. I don't know. Maybe you never know what's going to happen. But as of now, Deebo Samuel, the reports are saying, although they had reached calls for him, they're not going to trade him. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm hyped up. I'm excited. We don't want to lose Deebo. We don't want to lose Ayuk. We want to keep this wide receiver core as it is and ball out. You get more weapons for Brock Purdy. That's what we need. Um, Man, I love it. I'm glad we're not trading Deebo. But again, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how the rest of this day goes out. It's still early. The draft hasn't started. Anything can happen. You never know. You never know how this is going to happen. But it appears that as of now, Debo Samuel is not headed to the AFC. He's not going to the Patriots. He's not going to the Bills. Still on the Niners. Same with Brandon Ayuk. There doesn't seem to be any trades, happening yet. We'll see how this goes, man. Oh, man. But, the thing is, maybe next year. You never know what's going to happen next year. The 49ers have showed Ricky Pearsall. He's entering the Bay Area. He came down. He met with KMBR. He had a meeting with them. He's probably going to have some, meetings with the Niners and stuff. He's in the Bay. He looks swagged out, man. I'm excited. The more I think about this Ricky Pearsall pick, I'm actually excited. I was sitting there for like 2 hours looking at film and just studying the guy a lot. I mean, I've seen him before, but not like you sit there and you study the guy, and of course you train yourself to like him. You're like, oh, I like the guy now, but I never didn't like him last night. It's the fact of, I think we all could come to the consensus that we wanted an offensive lineman or a cornerback or something. But hey, the Niners know they're the team that's taken this team very far into the playoffs. So we'll see what happens. And this guy's very versatile, a good receiver. And if they do get rid of Debo next year, guess what? They got a guy that could probably come in and play all the same things that Debo could do. And the one thing that John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan said so many times yesterday on the press conference was he can do it all. Ricky Purcell could do it all. He could do it all. And they have 2 draft picks tonight. They can get a cornerback. They can go get an offensive tackle. They still can get the players we want. And now you just added a valuable weapon to this offense. He's nice. Route running is crazy. Um, Very polished. He's a good blocker. I think it's the receiver Kyle Shanahan wish he could have been. I honestly think this is the guy that Kyle Shanahan dreams he was growing up. He's got the swag. He's got the look. He's got the baddie. He's kind of got aura. I'm not gonna lie. I saw him. I was like, the guy's aura is off the charts. I kind of like that. Debo could do it all. You're absolutely right. But that's the point. If you're gonna get rid of him next year, you need a guy that can replace a Debo type, right? So I don't know. But as of now, Debo Samuel right now sticking with the roster, staying with the team. Um, I went bonkers last night. Yeah, my reactions on YouTube, man. This shit was crazy last night. We went crazy, bro. We all thought they had Cooper DeJean. Did you guys see there was a report that came out today that said the 49ers leaked a false trade or not a false trade, a false pick. Like their draft pick was a false pick. They leaked it false on purpose to sniff out the rats. It's crazy. It's actually crazy that they did that. They sniffed it out because they're like, well, there's someone in here that's a rat. We're gonna find out. Whoever leaks it, we know. Because every other team, 30 teams before the 49ers, their pick got leaked on Twitter, and it was right. 49ers were the one team they leaked their pick, and it was fucking wrong. It was wrong because everybody was posting Cooper DeJean. And then a minute later, the real pick came out. It was Ricky Persall. That shit is crazy, dude. Oh man, some people say it's a wasted pick. I don't think so, man. I like the pick. The more I think about it, the more you see this guy, and you can't say you wasted it until you see the guy play. But he's nice, man. He's actually very nice. And if you watch Florida football, they were terrible. Like that team had quarterbacks, a lot of quarterbacks, and he was putting up stats with these teams. Like he put up 1,000 yards with nobody's around him. So that's a big stat right there. I know it's college. I know college is different than the pros. He's nice. He's got talent, man. He can run the routes. I don't know. I like the. I'm gonna give him a chance. We can't sit here and bash the guy. Give him a chance. Like I feel bad for him because everybody's mad. Debo, Ayuk, pay the guys. Don't trade the guys. And then you have this receiver that he didn't ask to get traded or drafted by the 49ers, but he's here and people are already like salting on him. I think he's nice. I want to see how he does before I judge him. If he's terrible, I'll tell you he's terrible, but we haven't seen him play on the Niners. So, oh man. Kyle is not going to play him. I think he will, man. That's the thing. I think people are reading this whole situation wrong. Kyle loves this guy. I think he's going to play him. Now, how many, you know, targets a game is he going to get? That's I don't know, but I think he's going to be played highly by the 49ers. So, my man Rob over here on YouTube says the Cooper DeJean misdirection had people hyped. That's why we were so much deflated with it. I think that's a perfect way to sum it up because we were so hyped that the Niners were getting Cooper, right? Cooper DeJean. Because if you see if you didn't watch it on the TV and you're sitting there reading all the leaks, you go from this like moment of like, oh my God, he got Cooper DeJean, and then you fall down. You're like, wait, what? I think that kind of took away from the draft pick. Honestly, I think that's a great point that you made there. So, what do you guys think? You guys happy about the pick? What do you think we're taking today? We got two picks, unless they do a trade. We'll see. Sticky Ricky over here. I kind of like the pick. Again, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think it's like the greatest pick. I think there were other players that we could have grabbed at that point. Yes, absolutely. But this is who the Niners wanted. It's a guy that they fell in love with. Again, it's their picks. Like they're the ones doing the talent evaluation. They know who they want on their team. And this team builds their squad through the draft. For the most part, they're one of the only few teams that builds their team through directly the draft, right? They've got some free agents here and there, but they really try to build through the draft. And honestly, having a guy like this tells you they're not just playing for now, they're playing for the future. This guy could be a star for many years. He's going to be a cheaper guy. Whether they keep Debo, whether they keep Jennings, whether they keep Ayuk after this year, I don't know. Because look, Debo, he's got 2 more years on his contract. He's getting up there. Jennings, he's a free agent after this year. We know the Brandon Ayuk situation. So this guy, he could be on this team for at least 4 years with a fifth-year option and keep them afloat at the wide receiver department. And they need a depth. So, but was it immediate need? Like, if they would have got a cornerback, I think it would have been the more balanced pick. Obviously, we know that, and the defense would have just went crazy. But let's see. Tight end third round draft two more wide receivers today. Now you're drilling. My man Michael over here says Ricky could be the first wide receiver to catch a ball from a sack quarterback. Pretty good to take a lot of hits this season. We'll see, man. A lot of people want them to address the line, and I get it. The line is the same as it was last year. They still have 9 picks. It's not like they're not going to address the line. That's what I think people fail to realize. They weren't going to reach at 31 if the guy they wanted wasn't, it wasn't a guy they should have taken at 31. Like if you can get the lineman that you want and you can get him later with pick 63, take it. You don't need to reach for a lineman just because everybody on 49ers Twitter, everybody on the internet says you need an offensive lineman. Don't want to reach for a guy that may not even start. Ricky Purcell, I know a lot of people are saying, well, you reach for a wide receiver. This guy's probably going to start. So, let's see. It's just that it hasn't been addressed yet, if at all. Yeah, and again, if they don't address the offensive line tonight, I think we're all gonna be pissed off. Like they got two picks tonight. At least need to make one of these picks an offensive lineman. I think all you guys could agree with me, right? Oh man. CJ Stroud over here, Delirious says, love Slick Rick. Yo, shout out to CJ Stroud. I don't know if you guys watched that live stream. Obviously, I was live streaming, so I didn't watch it when it happened, but I rewatched it last night, and this morning I was watching Micah Parsons and CJ Stroud reacting to all the picks. Yo, CJ Stroud, man, this guy is a very mature young man. Like, he's not just a good football player, he's very talented, but his mind, man, this guy's going to be special in many ways. I really like this guy. He was keeping it 100. He was happy about the Ricky Purcell pick for Ricky and the 49ers. He said he's elite. He's a guy that he wanted him on his team. You know, he wants every wide receiver, really. But they're boys. And then there were so many parts where he was taking jabs at Micah Parsons. Yeah, it was great content, man. I loved it. I love it. CJ Stroud's a real one for that. And, you know, a couple months ago, he actually was defending Brock Purdy. I don't know if you guys remember that, but he defended Brock Purdy during like that Super Bowl time when a lot of media was coming out. They asked him about Brock, and he says Brock's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So shout out to CJ Stroud, man. This guy is a real one. He kept it 100 on the 49ers last night. So um, that one hand catch by Ricky Parsons, though, man. Sheesh. It's nice. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really, really excited about the prospects of Ricky Parsons or Parcell. You know, we'll see, man. Again, I know everybody wanted offensive line, but again, there's nine more picks and we'll see. Oh, Ricky Parcell is now live. He's having a live press conference. I'm going to end this live, and we're going to go check him out. But I did want to say, Deebo Samuel trade rumors for now. You can put him to bed. We'll see what happens later. The Patriots and the Giants. Sorry, not the Giants. The Bills. The Patriots and the Bills. Two teams that were looking after Deebo Samuel are highly unlikely to trade for Deebo Samuel. That's the news I wanted to come on here. I'm going to go check out Ricky Parcells live. If you go on the YouTube app or Twitter, you can go hear his press conference. His first press conference. You guys take care. We'll talk to you later. Bang, bang, Niner gang.